ସାର୍ କୋଉ ପାସୱାର୍ଡ ମିଟିଂ ର ନା 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 ଇନଷ୍ଟଲେସନ ର ସରି very warm good morning to all our guests and the participants. Today is the fourth day of our second series of IMS-CRD University webinar on social work. Friends, we are extremely happy to welcome you all for today's webinar. And we are very unfortunate Dr. G. Mahesh, presently is the Assistant Professor School of Social Work, IGNOU, New Delhi, had joined with us as the resource person. Basically, Dr. Mahesh will focus as we all are passing through a pandemic situation and we all are experiencing the critical conditions every day we all are facing. Particularly, Dr. Mahesh will focus on the post-COVID-19 as a new normal and its implication on social work practice in rural area. Since the India village, as Gandhi told that India village lives in the villages. So we hope Dr. Mahesh's discussion on this particular issue really will helpful to us, and I hope all our students, basically research scholars and the educators, those have joined with us, it will be immensely helpful to them for planning out to mitigate the uh, crisis we are all facing in our day-to-day life. So after that, in the second session of today's webinar, Madam Lija, MS Lija, who is the thematic manager in anti-human trafficking and migration, Caritas India, will join as the resource person. She will focus on migration amidst and post-COVID-19. And friends, as you all know, we have all witnessed the migrants laborers issue during this COVID-19 lockdown and shutdown period. And we have all the bitter and the sweeter experience regarding the migrants issue of our nation. So I hope both the speakers, starting from the Dr. G. Mahesh to Madam MS Lija, really they will highlight all these issues as we have described before you, and particularly all the social work students, particularly those who are planning to have their future career on social work, and particularly these resource persons, they are rich experience, whatever they will share, it will be really helpful to us. So again, I welcome both of our resource person for the today's webinar, and we have a small information to our participants. At the end of the 45-50 minutes discussion of our resource persons, so you kindly put your specific questions. It should be at least one line in our chat box, and accordingly the host of our webinar, they will share all these questions before our speaker, and accordingly I hope the speakers at the end of their discussion, they will address to the queries and the questions you will make, and we will go for 10 to 15 minutes the Q&A. So again, I formally welcome you all on behalf of IMS-CRD University to our resource person and all the participants to our webinar. And now I request the webinar coordinator, Mr. Raghunath Mandal, to have a brief introduction about our resource person in today's webinar. So over to Raghunath Mandal.
Thank you, sir, for your welcome address. I once again welcome to all the dignitaries and resource person and the participants. It is my honor and privilege to introduce our resource persons of today's resource person, Dr. G. Mohesh, Assistant Professor, School of Social Work, IGNOU, New Delhi. Dr. Mohesh is a qualified social worker and public health professional with MPhil and PhD degree in social science, social medicine, and community health from Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. He has been trained and committed to work for right-based and gender-sensitive issues. Prior to joining IGNOU, he has worked with international organizations in the field of public health, coordinating and facilitating regional and country-level HIV/AIDS initiatives, liaising and networking with government, national, international agencies, and civil society organizations working on HIV and AIDS in the Asia-Pacific region. Dr. Mohesh has keen interest in the areas of professional ethics, fundraising, training and capacity building, institution building, networking, and advocacy are significant tools in the field of social work. He has been working towards strengthening social work education and practice in open and distance learning presently. Dr. Mohesh is cooperating CAF and DAFE programs in School of Social Work. Thanking you for your acceptance to joining in our webinar, sir. Thanks for joining with us. Now I over to Dr. G. Mohesh to deliver his lecture on post-COVID-19 as a new normal and its implication on social work practice in rural areas. Over to Dr. G. Mohesh.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. I would like to sincerely thank the organizers and also the Professor Padri sir, Dr. Raghunath ji, and the entire team, IMS team, which has come together and they have initiated such a uh, engaging series uh, with the learners. It itself indicates that their commitment and seriousness to this uh, issue. So when Raghunathji approached me and he was asking me about the topic that I would like to share with with the students and with the audience, so we were discussing, and in the course of discussion, we evolved that uh, this pandemic, particularly COVID pandemic, has changed the normal to a new normal. So there, prior to COVID, and what has happened in research, so on these issues. Listeners and my well-wishers who are listening to this session, I'm not going to give you anything like going to raise certain critical issues for all of us together to ponder on these critical issues. So just to begin my discussion, I want to give the context in which we are talking about. We have come together today and we are going to discuss about the post-COVID scenario, especially, and how it is going, how social work education or social work practice has impacted on the rural areas. So the context I'll not go in detail because now there is a lot of information uh, in social media, in television, in newspaper, in all possible mediums. There is a lot of information. There is an information bombardment, and there is a lot of fatigue now. People are now running away to running away from all kinds of news, especially webinars, because it has been some people have reached a kind of a saturation, although the same information is being shared in different mediums. So to make it more interesting, I thought I will make my presentation very crisp, but I would like more and more questions so that we can come to a kind of some kind of a consensus and think innovatively how to address these issues, and probably as come kept, and this way it could be a small start as you see. So the context today, as WHO, World Health Organization, as on June 24, 2020, when we look at the situation, the COVID situation at present, there are the confirmed cases. The confirmed cases as on date is 9.1 million. That's almost 91 lakhs of people are confirmed. These are the confirmed cases. And it is also equally surprising to see the confirmed deaths. It is not, I'm talking globally. It is approximately 4.7 lakh people have lost their life. And almost 216 countries, categories, and areas are affected because of this COVID. And therefore, it is even more necessary why we have to discuss and why we have to analyze how things have changed. It is not going to be the same anymore in future. And the case in India also, it is not that encouraging, especially when we look at the graph or the curve, which is moving steadily, and it has not shown any signs of coming to reach a kind of flat thing. So it is racing, and it is a concern. And as on date, there are about approximately 4.5 lakh reported cases, and this is a worrying situation. So in this context, we are now to look at a situation where we have adopted by choice or by force to move on in our in our activities, whether it is professional activities or social activities. We are now moving ahead, and this has brought about a new change or a new normal, which the situation has necessitated us. So, to give an example, let me talk about right now. I'm to all the participants who are part of this webinar. In all circumstances, is this possible? Although the technology was available earlier also, but we never give that serious about use of technology the way we are using right now, because of it has been necessitated because of COVID-19 situation. So today, most of them who have access to technology, they are attending webinars, national and international conferences, they are attending meetings, they are attending board of study meetings, they are conducting Viva University for research scholars. There are also instances of people uh, attending convocations. So this is a kind of which we never thought this kind of a situation can force us. We will take this kind of course of action. So technology has already seeped into our way of thinking, and we have adapted. We have adapted it. This might be not the case across the sections of the society, but I'm clearly mentioning that wherever there is access, people have already taken this big leap. So I would like this is written by Jay Miller, and the article name is "Nothing Was the Same: 3 Reasons Post-COVID-19 Social Work Practice is Never Going Back." In this article, the notion of comparing 2 points in time and grappling with the insights that distinguish the two offers a model for contemporary social work practice landscape. What it says is that this is a situation where, as a social work educator, as a social work researcher, as a social work practitioner, we are given with two different situations in our lifetime. One is pre-COVID, the other one is post-COVID. We have seen what kind of social work education, research, or practice which we were conveniently following for years has suddenly been uh, has it has been shaken, and now we have jumped to the post-COVID situation where there has been a phenomenal change in the approaches in all these domains. So COVID-19 pandemic has fundamentally changed social work education, research, and practice. In many countries, social work educational programs shifted to online platforms. In the case of India, apart from those institutions, higher educational institutions, which are already offering programs to open and distance learning or online mode, those conventional institutions, universities, which were offering programs through face-to-face mode, how they are grappling with this issue of conducting today classes and also to continue the fieldwork practicum, which is the backbone of this discipline. So there are various measures and efforts in the line has been propagated by the government of India, especially through various online platforms like Swayam and other learning management systems. There is now an opportunity for the learners to continue their education in spite of in such crisis situation. It was also very interesting to know that these are facts which are happening across the world, and I'm trying to do a kind of a comparison between what is happening in the the globe, and I'm also drawing some kind of a parallel to what is happening in India. So councils across the globe in social work, they have responded, particularly in addressing the challenge of doing field work in such situations. So what they have done, they have reduced the fieldwork hours. I'm talking about social work councils across the globe. But in India, it is a different situation. We don't have a council, we don't have a regulatory body. So in the absence of council or in the absence of regulatory body, nothing has stopped, even in India. Things are moving. There has been directions from government of India, from MHRD, that we should facilitate. When I'm saying we, the educators, all the disciplines, to continue the study without any kind of a break. So to facilitate, even if it is a practicals or if it is a field work, you make sure that you reduce the field work hours, or you provide assignments or tasks or activities which is in consonance with the situation demands. Like we have to maintain safe distance, social distancing, working from home. So keeping all these things, the studies should not be interrupted, and therefore we have to continue to provide all kind of support and services for the students. So the major thrust that I'm trying to give a kind of a holistic picture about social work education, research and practice, and how it has changed, and how we have conveniently adapted to the changing needs. And I would like to give you a kind of, in the absence of such a regulatory body or a council, just because we don't have a council, we haven't stopped functioning. We are all functioning. Even today, this webinar is a classic example. We are continuing to pursue the academics. The only thing that has changed is the platform has changed. It is now a virtual platform, but things are moving. We are not addressing about here. It is very important for everyone, all of us, to ponder on how this virtual platform is whether it's benefiting or whether there are a lot of challenges, because access to technology is still a big issue in a developing country like India. Although we are closing the gap, but still, when we look at the penetration of digital medium, especially in the rural areas, it is still very less. The use of touchscreen phones, use of mobile, which is a device which we have connected to the device. Because of inaccessibility to such device, a student from rural background will always have this challenge to cope up with this changing situation. So, we can think about एक कहने सकता है कि टेक्नोलॉजी फायदा भी है और उसका एक क्या बोलते हैं चैलेंज भी है, क्योंकि जब टेक्नोलॉजी in the form of a phone, I'm giving you an example, in the form of a mobile phone, if a student has this minimum say instrument with a decent bandwidth, and he or she access the content that has been shared, it could easily elevate the differences because content is the content are best and it is shared to all in equal sense. So it is that device which makes this access to this content which would represent a divide, which we call it as a digital divide. So moving ahead, the institutions like us, like